Hey,
Hello.
Joanna.
How are you?
Good.
It's been so long.
So long, so long.
God.
It was about 7 years ago, something, I don't know. Because it was the beginning when I moved to London. The,
Yeah.
the flat, like for work for a few months, I think. I can't even remember. I was following your stuff on the socials.
Yes, yes, you did. And now and then as well, I see what you post.
Good. So glad to see you're still in London. So how's it all going?
Yeah, it's been, I mean, the pandemic, isn't it? It's been ups and downs at the moment, but but I'm like in the process of creating my own show as well. So I did a bit of that. So it did help in my mental health, let's say, that I kept busy, trying to organize everything, searching for funding and support and places to train safely,
Uh,
COVID free and all of that. So that was mainly my year.
uh,
um, I've done few bits and bobs, like few cool gigs as well.
the fact that we're isolating. So there's no touring, there's
Yeah.
no band rehearsing and all of this. So we could do more writing. So
Yeah.
albums on the go now.
Uh-huh. So a new album, it's not this one that you sent me.
So the one I sent you is the previous one. So
This one, yeah.
actually this one kind of took a hit with the pandemic because we were supposed to go on tour with the album.
Uh-huh.
And it's all been cancelled. We did only 2 gigs.
Okay.
We postponed the dates and then it's been cancelled and again. Like so, at some point, I just went like, okay, let's.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm laughing, but it's just like because I don't want to cry. It's just like, oh no, oh no, oh. That has been like my life as well. But good that you stay in the creative manner, like you made it happen anyway.
That's the
You know.
thing, and then that's why it's fantastic with artistic stuff is that you can always keep busy if you have like, a little bit of creativity. You can just like make and so we started it, let's say, but then we are like kind of 3 people in the band,
Good.
the keyboard and guitar player, so Mark and Olivier. So we normally we write everything together. Um, uh, we sort of like go in a rehearsal room and jam everything and stuff. But obviously, as we couldn't do that, this time this album was a little bit different. Done everything remotely.
Yeah.
I've done a bit more writing. Just not that I wanted to put myself forward. It's just that it was more natural for me to write because I had nothing else to do from home.
Yeah. Good.
And so we came up with this album, and then I was thinking of how we can create the visual around this and stuff.
Yeah.
And then that's where I thought about you.
Okay. Just mean in the air.
Yeah, exactly. Just like to be honest, is actually not so far off.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously. Like, so first of all, you probably saw the visual of the album I sent you, so it's like very colorful and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's a circle, and then the previous album there was also a circle. Kind of like there's always a circle in every visuals. So that first thing, obviously, that fits so well with what you do. There's my solo album which has a circle. So basically, the circle is representing the drums, isn't it?
Drums. Okay.
Um,
All right.
so yeah, so I guess I should just explain
Yeah, just explain like
the concept of it, because obviously the true waves, like we're going to explain it on the album actually, but there will be an introduction.
Yeah.
True wave is is things we don't see. So obviously, COVID sort of like influenced a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
We don't really talk about it in the album. It was kind of one of the things. So like all the things we don't see. So like let's say a feeling you're gonna have, or it can be a person that you lost, that you feel like that he or she is around you.
Yeah. Okay.
Or I don't know, like a smell, or I don't know, whatever. So all those things that became something like a shape that you can actually touch, and then you can see it basically.
All right.
So that goes a little bit like sci-fi, isn't it? Like
Yeah, fictional.
yeah,
I'm imagining something that is not from right now, but is a bit more fictional.
yeah, it can be like
Pretty.
futuristic and stuff. Yeah, it can be pretty, or obviously like the COVID, for instance, that could be one of them. That could be like you would see like an enormous monster or something,
Yeah.
like over the world or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, so
Me fighting against it. Okay.
funny enough, so I was thinking how I'm going to represent the true waves, and actually that would be what I'd like you to do. So you
represent the true waves.
So like instead of making actually like forms or whatever, or monster or whatever it is, and then you would do it with your art basically, either dance, or I would love to see the hoop a lot, obviously.
The hoop. That's really interesting.
So yeah, and then that came out from a few videos I've seen that people were doing as well. I found that really interesting. Instead of making like some weird sci-fi effects, then you actually like take a person to make it. And then obviously when I watch all your videos, the dance and stuff, and I was like, this would be just perfect. I could almost like take your videos and put it on my music, you know.
Oh, that's a good compliment. But I think that's one of the elements of circus, isn't it? It's quite extraordinary. Like it go well, especially with aerial, it goes so high that sometimes it feels like you know in this reality, but you are, but there's this distance as well. So I think you can create a lot of beautiful images. Not saying beautiful, pretty, but you can create all of those concepts in the air with movement as well. But I feel like imagine like movement in the air. It's it has no limit to create.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly it, basically, what I was thinking, because it is kind of contemporary, isn't it?
Very contemporary, very I would say abstract as well. Has a little step in the abstract. I like that. But it's up to you if you want to go really fictional or a little bit more detailed.
Well, I think it will depend on the topics.
Yeah.
So, because what I would like to do is just today, earlier today, I had a meeting with the video guy. So, I will send. Have you seen the Zio videos actually?
No, I didn't have time, but
I will send you the links. It's no worries. We work with someone that is like mega talented. He's mainly working with prog artists, and lately he's done some stuff with like top artists. It's like pretty wicked, to be honest.
okay.
And I feel quite blessed that he is still reachable and really cool, because we worked with him for quite a while now. I did like probably 5 or 6 videos with him. So with him it's just a matter of budget, but with him everything is possible.
Yeah.
So I talked with him this morning and I explained the concept and stuff, and obviously his mind went, and then he had like ideas and stuff. So because I'd like to, when you're gonna be doing your things, you know, dancing and in the hoop or maybe like even on the floor. You I still would like to make it a little bit like unreal, if you see.
Yeah, unreal. Okay.
Not, I don't know if unreal is the right word, but like let's say like imaginary or something, or I don't
Yeah,
know.
so magical, is it
Yeah,
abstract, fictional?
yeah. So like it's just like basically what I'd like him to do is like, so obviously we would film you doing your thing, and
Yeah.
I would like him to add some bits and bobs. So like, let's say if you do a movement, you're gonna have like
Oh,
some lasers, or I don't know, like
oh
he's
yeah.
going around you basically.
Or wind or whatever that is, effects, you
Yeah,
mean?
or maybe like depending on the topic of the song and stuff, like maybe it would be a glitch or something, so you would be like some sort of like a hologram, if I can say.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Kind
That's
of,
cool.
again, it depends on what's possible, but that would fit well with one of the song.
Yeah. Hologram.
He actually mentioned motion capture. Have you ever done that? Yeah, do you know actually what it is? Motion.
Motion caption?
Yeah, motion capture.
No. What is this?
You probably seen it before. Is like when the people had like a black suit or something and have a lot of dot on it.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay.
Like he mentioned,
Okay.
I didn't really think of doing this, but he said that would be cool to do something like that, and I was like, yeah, actually, that'd be awesome.
Yes. So because I then you could transform myself into a kind of character, isn't it?
Exactly,
Like a
he could do
cartoon or
anything
something.
basically with it.
I could be anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
So
The motion, I didn't know how this called, but I know they use a lot in films because that's what you need, right? To film. Do you need to decorate the space or?
I think there would be probably one video where it's just you with the hoop. I think I would like one of these. Uh,
Me on the hoop. Okay.
like the way I was thinking it, so you with the hoop. And another one should be no hoop, but more like in a studio which has what we call infinity wall. Have you heard of that?
Infinite. That's
It's like, so basically in the corner on the bottom is like there's no corner basically. So like we did a shoot actually in a studio like that, and probably to the same one. So basically, whatever you film, you don't see anything around it. It's all like
yeah.
so in
I've been
this
in one studio like that. Yeah, before.
in these
Okay.
kind of studios, you would be just dancing, or
Yeah,
like with equipment.
with the movement. Yeah. So that's yeah, that's more possible.
And on top of that, we'd probably do either on those days of shooting, if we have time, a photo shoot,
Yeah.
or we take an additional day for that, or an afternoon or something. Because obviously, I would like the artwork to be you with the hoop. That's how I see it, basically.
Ah, that's so cool. Oh, okay. I don't
Like
okay.
seriously, I just love the hoop thing. Like when I actually took a few photos, if you don't mind, like from your Instagram, and I was sending.
Me? I'm joking.
Taking your photos and sending to the boys, and I showed it to Miles this morning. And to me, I was almost saying, so there's a few photos, where you are in the hoop and stuff. And I was saying to the guys, for me, this is almost the visual. You like take this and then put a little bit of effects around it, the name of the band, and that's the artwork.
Wow.
It looks awesome, to be honest. I don't really know much about this art, obviously.
Yeah.
Probably should get more like knowledge about it. But
Yeah.
but in my opinion, that should be very famous. You know what I mean? Like it should be like
Yeah, okay. I'm happy, and I'm also happy to have given like images or anything to inspire me to choreograph it.
okay, yeah.
you know, like anything visual for me works, I think best than also lyrics if you want, but like any ideas for me to be on board with the concept, you know.
Because like the way I work when I ask someone to join, you know, the team is I ask someone because I like what they do.
Yeah.
It's almost like any musicians that would ask to play on the album, I would just tell them, this is the song, do what you like. You know, like some obviously like,
Collaborate.
but like I'm almost like, so is what you're saying. I would send you the songs, and then I would tell you the story of the song, the lyrics, and then I'm almost like, now do what you like. You know?
Yeah, like how do you read this?
I will explain like what I have in my head, obviously, of some of the stuff that I would like you to do and stuff. But like, let's say probably 80% of the work is your work, like what you want to do.
Yeah. Okay.
By doing this, that's where you get the best of the people, isn't it? Like, because if you try to act too much something else, then it wouldn't be you as much. So that's like, you know, I really want you to do your thing, and then yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love collaborating, and especially with different art forms. In music, like I really react to music. So music is very important when I create things or move. Like any movements I create normally is with the music. So I think it will be really cool to work together.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It will be really nice. I know that things are not confirmed or anything, but it will be a different, a different kind of experience as well for me.
Yeah, of course. And like the thing is, in well, I've never really seen these kind of things in music in general, but I'm sure it's been done before. Pop music, for sure, I've never seen that. So for me, it's like quite a very unique thing.
Yeah.
So I can't wait actually to get started.
So it's like it's your baby, another baby.
It is kind of my baby. I would love to run it more with the other guys a bit more together, but like they are busy with their stuff as well. So I kind of like started the band, I run it and stuff, but every time I can get someone involved as much as possible, I would do. So that's why, you know, when I ask you, I would like you to get like involved and do your things. And
I feel honored for that.
No, that's cool.
Especially when it's like so personal, I feel honored that you asked.
That's okay, thank you. But like you good anyway, so it's normal.
Thank you.
Interested anyway.
Good. So thanks.
Good to see you. Good to speak.
Yeah, good to see you. Thank you. Have a good Saturday, no, a good Friday and then weekend.
Yeah, exactly. You too. You do the same, okay? And then
you
okay.
take care. Bye. Bye.